Hey everyone, how's it going? If you're new here, my name is Samantha and I go by Thrifty on a Dime on all my social media channels. I talk all things reselling, whether that be online as well as in person. And today I'm going to take you through how I take easy pictures. Here's my setup. But it just is super simple. I like to do it in processes. I find if I do all the pictures and then get it ready for my lister, then it's just much easier rather than take a picture, list it, take a picture, list it. So yeah, I'm just going to show you. I've got this little metal hanging rack that I got from a store closing a very long time ago. It adjusts, which is super nice. So if I have a really long dress, it adjusts that way. It's not hitting the ground or anything like that. I found a corner in my kitchen that's just plain, so it's just blue and white. It gives it a really crisp, clean look. And then I've got a wooden hanger that I use. Let me think of anything else. On your phone, I have an iPhone. I always do the square mode. So it says 1 by 1. The reason being is most sites are square rather than thin and long picture. So this just makes it ready to list so you don't have an extra step of editing. I know Poshmark does the square mode. I'm pretty sure Depop and Macari. Facebook Marketplace might be like the only one. But yeah, this is just super simple. So hang it up. All right, so now when I take pictures, I like to make sure, I don't know if you can see it from there, I like to make sure the item is actually square completely rather than zoomed out, so like extra edges around it. I like to make sure the item is right in the center and as zoomed in as possible. I don't physically zoom in, I zoom in with my camera, or with, I don't know how to explain that, but as you saw. Now I like to also take pictures of all the details, for example, the tag. This one is new with tags. I like to also find the material content. Rather than type it in, I like to take a picture. It saves the extra time of actually typing up what the item is made of. And then it's just a really simple process. So I have a pile on the ground that I'll fold up later. Now, if the item is already zipped up, zipped up, I just slide it through the bottom. And since this whole pile is all facing the right way, it makes it so much faster. So I'm able to get done like 60 pictures in 30 minutes, or 60 items in like 30 minutes, maybe even more. But that was super fast. And then, yep. Take pictures of all the details. Now, if there's any flaws, you want to take pictures of the flaws as well. I try not to buy items with flaws so that it kind of takes away from having to explain the item has a flaw and then risk, you know, them opening a case and you having to relist the item again. All right, so now I'm just going to take pictures and show you how fast it kind of goes. And then I'll be back on to end the video, so hold on. So I did speed this up just a little bit so it didn't take forever for you guys, but literally I got 4 items done in less than 5 minutes, and I wanted to share a screenshot of what the item looks like in square mode and how the picture looks, because I know it looks a little dim in this lighting, but actually when I get the pictures it looks really good, crisp, clean, and that's exactly how you want your pictures. So you don't need lots of lighting or anything like that. Just make sure you have a clean part of your room, a good phone to take pictures with, or a camera. I use my iPhone. And then also a good time of the day if you are not using a lighting kit. I try to take pictures between 10 a.m. and noon, and this gives me perfect lighting without having to use light setup. Okay guys, it's just that simple. You don't need a professional setup. I have my corner wall of my kitchen that there's really nothing over here that I do, so I'll just take pictures over here. I've got a cheap $1 wooden hanger that I got a long time ago. I may have even got it for free, I don't know. You can get them for super cheap though. You don't have to go and buy new stuff. I got this rack from a closing down boutique years ago, I think for like 25 bucks. And then I use my iPhone, so you don't need a special camera, you don't need a special background. Just use something that's plain that isn't gonna be like chaotic for people. And then I do it in a process. So I have a whole pile to take pictures of. Once I get the pictures done, I fold them up and I send them to my lister, and she basically does almost everything else. So she does the title, the description, the keywords, she folds the item, bags the item, and then I get them back from her and I put it in inventory. It has a number attached with it, and then it just sits in inventory until it sells. And then if it doesn't sell, eventually I pull it out and have a garage sale or take it to Style Encore, but that's for another video. So if you would like to make more videos like this, let me know in the comment section below, and make sure you are subscribed. I appreciate you all. Have an amazing day.